Hey guys, how was your day? And also, I just gotta say, I will say something at the end of this video, but for now, let me go back to what I was trying to say for this video for you guys too. So I could say, um, I have this really strange addiction when I was young. It's funny for me, and now looking back at it, I was a very good addict of peanut butter. Like I just ate every time I see peanut butter, get a spoon, ate it, all of it. Not in one day, probably, possibly 2 days or less. No, I mean, yeah, maybe less. I was just eating peanut butter every day, and like not every day. Sometimes when I see an opportunity for peanut butter, I'm like gonna snatch it and just eat it and just continue. And it's just kind of funny as a little kid that I just like peanut butter that much. I don't know what brand it was, but if I do remember the brand by heart, and I just do like one day probably like tasting the peanut butter brand and just seeing which one was the one that I remembered, and that would be the peanut butter brand. I don't know. I think it had like some color to it, like label and a red lid. I do not know, but that peanut butter, every time I see it, I want to get that, and I just want to taste it and eat it. It was pretty. It was pretty fun to eat all of it, and then just And no matter what, I always just like eating the peanut butter first before I do anything. It's kind of a weird thing for me to do as a little kid. See peanut butter, eat it first, then do something that I was originally gonna do. Now, an interesting thing that I keep recurring in my head, like a little story memory of peanut butter, like the brand that I liked, it was that I remember this one like memory, right? And I'm pretty sure it was my parents, and then like that my parent had like a friendship with a trucker or something. And it was abnormal but funny. And he had peanut butter in the truck, and I was like, and then I asked him, hey, could I get peanut butter and this and that, and just like he agreed. But then I don't know where when I got the peanut butter, got down, I was just looking at him holding it, and he was like, "But you gotta do this one thing, kid." And then I just looked at him like, what do you mean?" He said, "We gotta do a trade. You trade your parent, and I'll give you the peanut butter." It was stupid but funny. I don't know. As a little kid, thinking, okay, should I think of this logically? I didn't think of that as a kid, but for me, I was just like, peanut butter. Like, I like peanut butter that much. And then I think I try to do a little tricky, sneaky thing, even though it's not gonna work because kids sometimes they don't get away with it. And I just like said, but I want both. And he's like, no, you can't have both. And then I was like, oh, and then I gave him back in this. It was really funny how peanut butter was a thing that made me so happy as a kid, and it's just it's so weird how it was like super highly valued as a little kid for me. I don't know why peanut butter was just that valuable to me. It was strange. And then after that whole thing occurred, I think I just kind of toned down a bit of peanut butter, and then like I got out of it, and then I just realized, ah, this is kind of interesting. And then looking back at it now, it's kind of like, what if I tried again? I kind of did try peanut butter again. Right now I'm eating a peanut butter that's crunchy and stuff. Like it has like a little crunchy stuff in it. I don't know. It's it was good, but it made me super dehydrated. Yeah, it sucked. That's just a little fun thing I gotta tell you guys. Sure, I will say like a lot of cool stuff and say my experiences, but I also want to say my stories as well. To entertain you guys, to have like some humor in my content, and really just like make you guys' day if you guys are like feeling this or that. And I could talk to you guys in the comments anytime, any day. If I'm late, I'll make up for it, and I'll try to replay as many as I can, as many as I can. And I just can't wait for the future. But to get there, I gotta concentrate on the present. So. And then after the whole peanut ordeal and stuff, I have like a little theory benefit of what happened to me when I ate too much peanut butter or like some peanut butter. I have this theory right now that I ate peanut butter, and then I don't know if I got a little bit bigger, but I think my strength increased, and I think leading up to that, that's how I beat my best friend in arm wrestling in elementary school, because we always do those things for fun. And I think I connected two and two together, and I was like, I wonder if peanut butter, like, it was like a random thought that I just had when I was like, and those thoughts, I'm just like, alone, just like thinking. Then I just had that, like, what if there's just like a little connection between peanut butter and then the story of how, like, that I beat my best friend in wrestling, hat arm wrestling, sorry. And man, looking at him now, he's bigger than me, stronger than me, and he's built. So yeah, he could literally like just destroy me if he wanted to, but we're still best friends. And that's like a little joke that I was surprised even that he remembered that I beat him in arm wrestling as a little kid in elementary. But he's like way bigger and awesome and this. I'm like, oh god, okay, yeah, I guess. But it's a little fun joke that we say. It could be multiple. stuff of how I won. I do not know because I genuinely do not remember. He does, but that's a little funny connection that I made peanut butter and that, and they just merged into that. Thinking is like it's like something cool, I guess. Something I gotta give you guys and tell you guys and say stories, and hopefully I see like these stories, these type of stories every weekend or so. So yeah, if you wonder why I made this video is just for fun and stuff and a little bit humorous and the stuff that I probably said 10 like 2 minutes ago or so because I generally have a short memory span sometimes and I don't remember what I say and stuff. Sorry for that. I apologize. But yeah, this is for like that and like entertainment and stuff and like something fun for you guys. And it's from an actual story from my experience as a little kid. I have a lot of crazy stories as a little kid, crazy stories, and I just want to share them with you guys, to make you guys' days and stuff. And I'll probably share stories from the present if anything happens interesting, really. But I'll try to respect other people's like stuff, like their names. I'm gonna like not mention their actual names. I'll make up like a random name just for the sake of it to protect stuff from our identity and stuff. You know. But hey, I will make these fun stories for you guys, and I hope you enjoy them as well. I hope you enjoyed this one, the first one, and also in the comments, this is very crucial. But would you like to see edits of these videos only, like the fun ones that I have fun in, and say stories about stuff like peanut butter and stuff? Would you guys like edits on those? Like if you don't get what I mean by edits, like just for example, one of my videos, which is the Time is Strange video, I made like little edits, like visualizations or little funny things about it, like like little humor into it. Would you guys want those kind of edits or just raw and just like true and like no edits and stuff? Maybe cuts because I kind of like get off topic and I really be prolonged at times and I do not know what to say. So I'm like, oh, now I got it. And it takes time for me to think and stuff. And I really apologize for that. And that's why you kind of see these videos kind of short. But timeline does not matter as long as you watch it all or something and learn from something or do anything. But really, I'm sorry to like waste your guys' time if I ever do. But you could check me out and stuff if you feel bored and stuff. And anything. You have freedom. You could like you could do anything really, but just don't be mean. I'm not saying that I'll be offended by it, but it's just kind of like unnecessary. Really, I won't really pay attention to it. I'll just be like, okay. But for like now that I gotta say is I want you guys to stay safe. Always love yourself and others that you care for, and always just be positive in a way when you're feeling down. Like if you have nowhere to go to, you can go to me or people in your family are available. You can talk to anyone. And I hope you guys' days got better watching this video. Have a great one, guys. We all can make it. I love you guys. Goodbye.